Okay, so let's try and review this amazing, stunning, spectacular, never been done before, renowned build. I wish I could roll my R's. I feel like I'd be a better person for it. Okay, so we're recreating the Kelly Eden dollhouse. I was watching Amazing Interiors and thought I'll have some of that. Trying to get some CC that actually matches it. Realising I do have ads enabled. Not that I disable ads because I'm not a dirty cheat, but I did used to pay for the Sims resource. And apparently now I don't. So I feel like with every good build you need to plan and be confident, manifest, and it will come to you. So just really give it your all, express that you know what you're doing. Here I'm just sort of putting out every single item in the game that is sort of pastel dollhousey, I think. No idea if these bunk beds are functional. This was before the update where you could have platforms. I mean, I can't say that the update would have fixed this build. I don't think anything can fix this build. I think it is the way it is and it needs to accept it. I haven't, but someone needs to. Okay, I'm slowly realising how much of this video is just me laying down items that could potentially go in a dollhouse. Admittedly, the end result is that about 30% of these items can go in the dollhouse. The rest of them are just pink items on a lawn. So, you know, it's always an adventure. It's always a good way to spend your time. So then we really get into the shell of the house. I did initially look at the sort of layout of the house, and I tried to look at sort of videos just to see if I could try and replicate it. And a good 10 minutes into this 3 or so hour build, I thought, yeah, this is going to look nothing like her house. Not because of Sims limitations, which it normally would be, but just because of my ability, which I can say for a lot of things. I actually sped up this section just to show how long the roof took me. It was an embarrassing amount of time for the result of that roof. So yeah, so here we're laying down the initial furniture, some of which are taken from the lawn. Some I seem to completely forget that I've laid any furniture down and just get it out of the catalogue, thus defeating the point of laying down every item, so that's good. Again, a good use of time there. I feel like I should put this on the gallery just so I can see if people, well, it's not even a case of if, just so I can see when people decide to improve this, because it definitely could do with it. Now this front lawn is actually my favourite part of the entire build, and it's probably like the smallest part of the entire build, which says a lot about it, I feel. I know like this isn't the sort of house that she actually lives in terms of the outside, because I've seen it and it looks like a stereotypical house, and then the inside you're like, oh my god, it's amazing. But I thought I might as well just make it look like a dollhouse, because you can't have houses directly next door anyway. So here you can see the reference photo for the kitchen against the Sims kitchen, which this was after a session where I gave up and then came back to it like 3 days later, and actually looked at the reference photos again and thought, yeah, no, I've done the layout completely wrong. I need to change this. Now we're on to the Gothic room, which is actually my favourite room. I did make 2 Sims for this house so that it would actually match. Like you've got I say the Sim isn't based on Kelly Eden, and then we've got a Gothic girl that also lives in the house. We've got good old Vlad there on the wall, and also the tragic clown, because I myself am a tragic clown and I would love to feature in this house. And then we actually go in and change the layout of the kitchen after looking at the photo. This is me trying to recreate the little shelves that have got candy on them, and it's just not happening. So I end up just putting little candies up there, lollipops I'd call them. I was going to say candy canes, I would not call them candy canes because that's not what they are. Okay, so I'm putting little, I was going to put flowers on the outside, but it just did not look good. And I think I changed the layout of the front room about 4 or 5 times at this point. Yeah, so this is again where I've actually looked at the reference photo and I can see that it's a mix of pink and turquoisey blue, which I like. At first it was just sort of pink everywhere, and now I'm adding an outside deck just to give a bit of a cute back garden. I think the back garden is probably the other good part about this house. There are a few good parts, as you clearly see now in the bunk bed room. I know that in her room she's just got a sort of bunk bed dipped into the wall in the living area, but I thought I might as well just add a guest room and then you can have guests round, or children. Don't know why I said children like the child catcher then, but yeah, this is where I'm trying to sort of match the curtain to the one in the photo. It's going well, as you can see. Looks absolutely spot on. You can see when I put this reference photo here. Yeah, this is where I'm trying to add, I think she's got an original N64 in one of the crevices. It's a choice word there, crevices. But in one of the crevices of the bunk bed, which is cool, but I just put an animal TV there. I do quite like her main bedroom in this house. Not too sure on the usability of a grand piano in a bedroom, but it's there and it's cute. So, oh yeah, this is where I changed the wall height to then later change back the wall height. So I went around relocating all the windows and then putting them all back to where they were originally, which was really a solid use of time. I would definitely recommend. This is the horsey from a carousel. As you can see, it looks absolutely spot on, just like the photo. Okay, so here I'm just sort of adding odd clutter items and then getting rid of all the stuff that I know I'm not going to use. Now I'm adding sort of final touches to it, moving things around, adding little pillows. I thought that the doors could do with a little sprucing. I want to try to add these lattice things and it was just not happening, so I stopped doing that and thought I should probably just put a normal fence or something there to try and make it a little bit redeemable. Yeah, you know those custom content hanging lights? They are such a pain to try and delete, like to actually grab them and delete them. It's a nightmare. You have to get like the right angle to then delete them. They're stunning. I use them in nearly every build I do, but yeah. Then I tried to move the lot and then realised it got rid of my front garden and thought, I'll just leave it. I liked it where it was. It's fine. This is pulling on my very little experience with terrain paint to do a quite wonky path. I thought that I'd give him a little planter pot, give him something. And yeah, I did want to do lights through this, but I could not get them to hang right or look right with the distance I wanted. So I thought I'll just put floor lights down. I'll give them a little path. Don't know why you need these signals, but you know, you've got them. And then I thought the stairs look a bit awkward on their own, so I'll add a little something. I do quite like the garden furniture. I think that's a nice touch to it. And then I'm just using move objects in the raise command to put those lights on the fences. I also thought I'd do a little path to a well, because what modern home doesn't have a path to a well? So here's the completed build, as you can see. I don't know why I'm moving the camera like this because it looks like one of those police helicopters, but there we go. So if we just step inside the house, go past our little letterbox, you can see we've got a long shelf to put your little dollhouse shoes on. I do quite like the look of it and the kitchen and stuff like that. I think it's quite nice. It's very bright. I don't know how I feel about that green cabinet, but I thought I need a different colour in here than pink. It needs to be something else. Oh, I like the shadow on the horse. It really shows the dimensions of it. So yeah, you can see the little bunk bed thing. I don't think it will be usable because I've got a feeling that, I mean, that custom content ladder I think was before ladders were in the game, so I don't think it does work. And here you can imagine that you're in the woodwork of the bed. Here's the bathroom. Less said about the bathroom the better. We do not talk about the bathroom. So now we're moving on to my favourite room. The room I'm most proud of because it is the room I'd stay in. The goth room. Good old Vlad keeping an eye on you while you sleep. That's not threatening at all. I do like the little flower photos there. They're quite cool. Good old tragic clown. Yeah, the most annoying thing is that you've got to have doors the same colour because I wish the door in there could be black and then pink on the outside. And then we've got this bedroom. I like the four-poster bed. I wish I could have got the curtain from the four-post bed because that would have been great on the bunk beds instead of what I did use. So here you can see the garden and the lovely well unlocking your statue. Oh, there's our Sims there. It's good to know that as soon as I entered this lot, she was crying, which I can't really blame her for. Now they're talking to each other saying, I wonder if it's too late to get the deposit back and go. So you take a walk down the path. And can I just say that that was amazing timing when I started walking down the path and all the lights came on. It looked planned. It was not planned. Does any of this look planned? It is planned. It is meticulously planned. It does not look like it. And then we've got the garden at night with all the lights across it. It is quite cute. I feel like it definitely could be more detailed and a bit more cohesive, but yeah, it's not bad. My first speed build that was not speedy at all. It took an embarrassing amount of time. I do like the cherry blossom. It's good that the lot had a cherry blossom on it. Alright, so that is the Kelly Eden inspired dollhouse on The Sims 4. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope I'll make more of this. Hopefully a bit better, but you know, there's no guarantee because I am, of course, a cowboy builder. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you later.